Hey everyone, it's Crafty Music Lover here, and today I'm going to be doing something a little different than I normally post. I recently got a brand new desk, and I really wanted to show you guys a before and after of what my desk looks like. This is going to be a short little tour of what my desk looks like right now, and just kind of how everything is. Also, right before I start, I just wanted to make a quick disclaimer and let you guys know that this is not me bragging about what I have in any way, shape, or form. I am just honestly trying my best to educate you guys and try and help you guys maybe have a different way of decorating your craft area if you do not know how to, if you don't know where to start. Most of the stuff that I got is actually hand-me-downs, and then if anything I purchased myself, I worked really hard to earn the money to get those things. So again, I'm not bragging about anything that I have. Alrighty, so I guess we're just gonna start this desk here. I got it from I think it was Amazon. This is just the desk that I have. It's okay. It's just I have a lot of crafting items, as you can clearly see. So I wanted to get a desk that would fit my needs a little bit better. But we're gonna start over here in this corner. I have my little I don't know, I was gonna say mainstays, but I'm pretty sure this is just Recollections. It is the 10 drawer cart that you see most crafters have. I will leave it in the description box below. I have one that has 10 drawers, and then over here on this side I have one that has 5, and it's the same size. They're just the drawers are 2 times as big. So over here I have a little cart that just has everything that I could possibly need for crafting, and this is my most used items that I try to keep organized. As you can see here, I have a little label that shows you kind of what's inside, and then on the top of that I have my washi tape, current washi tape storage organizer, and then in this Paris box I have all of my handmade envelopes that most of them my mom gave me. Actually, she is super crafty, so I have that. And then up here on top of my washi tape organizer is a photo box that I have a ton of journaling cards in, and then I have my Bibles up on the top up there because I do like to do some Bible journaling, and at my desk is usually where I will do all of my things, so work, school, crafting, all that kind of stuff, and I do my devotionals at my desk as well, just so it focuses me a lot more. Behind that Paris box I have a huge bag of random paper printouts. Most of them my mom have given me whenever I've come down to see her, and I'm just trying to very slowly but surely cut them out to make them into die cuts. Moving down to the corner over here, this little storage box is actually, I think it's for photos, but I use it for my Illustrated Faith Bible journaling kits, and I love it so much. It's such a great way to store your kits, and I like to use it there because it's just very easy to grab. It's got a handle, and it's perfect for storing things. Right on top of that container, I have my, I believe this is my Christmas box. It is just a bunch of different kinds of paper scraps and things for Christmas crafting. Underneath my little cart there is just my tons and tons of either handmade journals or journals that I've purchased from the Dollar Tree or from Michael's on sale. Different kinds of journals that I have collected over the years that I don't know what to do with, so I keep in this little bag. We are going to go from the top to the bottom of my desk. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I got this from Amazon, but this is just what it has. It has 3 different levels. So it has this top level right here that you can store things on, the main part of the desk right here, and then underneath it has a little storage little shelf, and then I also use the bottom as another level of storage because I have too much craft stuff. So starting with the top, I have my office supplies, so stapler, pens, pencils, markers, highlighters, and that little container up there. And then from Walt Disney World, I can't remember where I got it from, but it is a little desk plaque that says "There's a great big beautiful tomorrow" from Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress, and that is my favorite attraction, so I like to have that there. Then right underneath that I have my die cut storage. This is my current storage. I absolutely hate this way I've done it, but I thought I would show it to you guys in case you were trying to figure out a different way of storing your die cuts. And they are basically just paper ephemera, just things that I've cut out from printables, from scrapbook paper, pads, just different things that I have here. I keep them in these little containers. I got these from Walmart. Yeah, that's just how I store my paper ephemera at the current moment. Right in the center, I have this little, I know what it's called, it's like a daily affirmation kind of calendar, so it's undated, so you can use it every single year, but that is just what I use for just inspiration, and most of the time I base my devotionals off that. Right underneath that is these little acrylic drawers. I have 4 of them. I hot glued them together. They came from the Dollar Tree, and they only came in a set of 1, but like I said, I hot glued them together to make a 4-drawer storage unit, and I keep just a bunch of random stuff. Underneath it is my another office supplies storage. It's a little box that I got from the Dollar Tree, and it just has a bunch of different kinds of sets for office supplies. Then next to it, I have my favorite candle. I love this scent. Right next to it, I have a container that has all of my small stickers. So any stickers that would get lost in my sticker storage organizer, I put in this little mini file folder, and I got this from the Dollar Tree. Right next to it is technically what you're supposed to use as a washi tape organizer. That's what it's sold for, but I use it to store more of my expensive art supplies. So my paint pens, Tombow brush markers, my Arteza watercolor brush markers, and my ink and gel pens. I keep all of those in here because it is much better to store them horizontally rather than straight up and down vertically, and I want to keep those as long as possible, so I keep them in this. And then right above it is my sticker storage organizer. That's just, I bought this from Hobby Lobby. It comes like this, and I just store all of my stickers in there. Not really much to it. There's nothing that's on top of my desk. I like to keep the top of my desk very, very clean, and I try and clean up my desk every single night, but the thing that stays on there most of the time is my planner, which is currently not on there. I keep my planner, my water bottle, and that little tile that I got from the Dollar Tree just to hold my coffee, because I like to plan when I'm drinking coffee. Underneath my desk, I have a lot of just random stuff. So on this little shelf here, that is how I store all of my polymer clay items. So in this kind of clear box, it's technically supposed to be used the other way, but I flipped it upside down and kind of used it as a sealant for all of my clay stuff so that they don't get dust or dog hair all over them. Right next to it is my cloth that I use to dry my clay charms and take them out of the oven when they're hot. And then this is my polymer clay toolbox and my polymer clay items. Then down underneath my desk, I have this little box right here, which I just got from, I think it was Walmart. It's just like a storage box that has all of my paper pads in it. And then that pink box that you can see poking out has all of my paint supplies. In this white box, this has all of my paper scraps, so just random pieces that I want to save and use for other projects. This smaller little paper storage box is full of current projects and current 8x11 papers that I want to save. And then 12x12 sample pages are in here. And then I think that is more scrapbook paper. I have a lot of scrapbook paper. This whole section is all scrapbook paper. Moving on to the side of my desk, this is my trash can. On the top of this little box here, this is all of my planner stickers are right here in this little box. Underneath that pink box is this little storage container that I actually was given to, but I know you can get it at Michael's for, I still think you can get it at Michael's actually, and it just holds all of my extra polymer clay stuff. I will do a polymer clay storage tour if you guys want me to, but it's just all of my stuff. I have a lot of polymer clay. And then this is the tile that I use to work on my polymer clay, and then right next to it is my cutting mat. That's what it's called, a cutting mat. Right next to it is just this lamp that I have to have extra lighting, and I don't think I mentioned it, but on the other side I do have another lamp because when I am not crafting in the daytime, that gives me plenty of light to craft at night. Right next to the lamp is my other storage cart that I was telling you guys about. In the top of the storage container is all of my clay for polymer clay. So in this purple box here I have, like I said, all of my polymer clay, different brands. I have them organized by brand, but It's not that interesting. Right next to it is my larger polymer clay items that don't fit in my toolbox. These are my findings that I use for polymer clay. This is my clay remakes that I would like to remake. And then right next to it is my tripod that I use for filming. And then the last thing I have to show you is my Recollections cart. This is the cart that I use to pretty much do all of my crafting. I can do a craft cart tour if you guys want me to, but it's pretty easy to see what I have in here. It's just my go-to stuff, so I have all of my go-to glues and sealers here, and then in this black little box here I have all of my polymer clay tools and supplies that I use often. On the top here I have my frequently used books, and then I just have a bunch of random stuff. So this area here is just all polymer clay stuff. I have a little thing that came with the cart that has some most used washi tape, and then down at the bottom is just spare stuff. So that is it for my crafting tour. If you guys, like I said, want to see any in-depth things, let me know and I will do that. I'm super excited for my desk to come in. Keep an eye out for my part 2 of the after tour. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Craft on! Bruce wanted to say hi. Hi, bud. Oh my goodness, big yawn. Do you want this? Why, you're not even looking at me. I feel hurt.